Here we go. What is going on, everybody? We are back for another race weekend. It's your boy Dave Drakes with the Collective Experience. Stoked to be back with you guys for the Daytona round of the 2024 Monster Energy Supercross series. I'm absolutely stoked. Daytona is a banger. I know what you're thinking. If it was a banger, why wouldn't I be there? Logistical issues, plus the rain, plus just Daytona. I mean, maybe next year. Maybe next year. We'll see if you guys can talk me into it. But this is one of the coolest races of the season. I'm super stoked to be watching this thing. I'm super amped for you guys to be tuning in with us too and chatting with us live during the race. We're going to have some dope guests for this one. So I'm pretty excited. We always mix it up and try to get some more people on and get you guys pretty amped up on the chat and what's going on. So stay tuned for that one. This week, we're going to have our homegirl, Moto Babe, a.k.a. Hunter Garcia. She was on with us last weekend in Arlington. She did the experience. We had an awesome time. We helped out the Creo KTM race team. They had the Collective Experience logos all over the bike, main marquee sponsor. And of course, the guys got it in the night show. I mean, I just want to say the Collective Experience is good luck. You be the judge of that one, but super stoked to have her on. We're also going to have another surprise guest on for you guys and maybe a few sprinkled in. And don't forget, guys, to check out and stay to the end. Stay to the end because we're going to be doing some cool giveaways where you guys can win some prizes. We love giving out prizes. We love hooking people up. And this is your chance. And don't forget the collectivexp.com. If you guys ever want to go behind the scenes and take your passion to the next level, the collectivexp.com is where you guys can go. We're talking media internships, mechanic support internships, content creation, team management, you name it, vlog and videography. We're there for you. We can make it happen. We also do a kick-ass fan experience that is unrivaled in the sport, I promise you, as we drop the gate for race number one, the heat race for the 250s, East Coast. And this track is looking absolutely gnarly. You see, we got a little bit of carnage already. People going down all over the place. Track looks insane. Obviously, Daytona is awesome. I love the track. I love the layout. It's sort of supercrossy, meets a little bit of outdoors with some tight sand stuff. It's very, very unique. I know as a mechanic, in my mechanic days, setting up a bike for just one of those disciplines is absolutely insane. Not to mention, at this level. So you're having to deal with sand. You're having to deal with whoops. You're having to deal with tight corners. You're having to deal with huge jumps. It's a lot. I don't know how these guys are doing it, but they're making it look super easy sometimes. And it's crazy riding out there too. I mean, this bike must be fighting these riders so bad, but it is an iconic race. I love watching on TV. It's one of the coolest things to check out. If you guys can do it in person, I would highly recommend it. But this track in particular looks very exhaustive and really tricky. And I think it's going to give the riders all they can handle. Shout out to Alex Martin. That's pretty wild that we got this guy, Jeremy Martin, not Alex Martin. We got this guy back. He had a really gnarly crash at the season opener. I believe that was in Detroit for the East Coast season opener. And dude's out front making it look like it's fairly simple. Look at him. Really looks like he's back in his element. I know he's more of an outdoor rider, not more so a supercross rider, just in terms of, finishes. And we're all big fans of Alex Martin over here at the Collective. And looks like hasn't missed a beat. Looks like he's been racing for this championship week in and week out. And it's pretty awesome. One thing I want to point out to you guys also is, I don't know if you just noticed, but he 3'd on to that section right there, which is going to give those guys a nightmare of a time as the track breaks down and gets a little bit more broken in. Walking Daytona, I don't think you guys can understand how soft and how sandy this track is. It's really loamy, really sandy, and it like you're stepping in, it's almost like quicksand. So that's going to be rutted up and beat to crap as the day goes on, or the night goes on rather. Again, super, super cool that Daytona does that unique mix of soils, and it's just a testament to these guys that they're continuing to do that. We got J Martin first. Second place, we got McAdoo, Sakadoo, if you will. The dude's looking like pretty fierce and fiery. And we got Deegan moving up to the third spot. So I'm sure everyone saw at this point, Deegan's crash over the triple was gnarly. One of the perspectives showed just how high in the air he got when he went up the face of it in qualifying practice, got cross-rutted. His front wheel went into a different rut than his rear wheel, and he hit the eject button halfway through. And thankfully, the dude landed on the downside. Could have been catastrophic, but held it together. Danger Boy was locked into the danger zone and pulled away. And I guess it's a little sore, but I mean, look at him. Dude's looking like he hasn't missed a beat. Like he's crushing it right now. So pretty awesome if he's able to do that. And salvaged some really good points after that. Obviously, last weekend got the win. Everybody saw the somewhat controversial podium speech. You got to almost say calling out Forkner a little bit, but going up Forkner a little bit. And put himself in a really good position for the points. He made up a lot of those points, I think, due to the crash that he lost in that first round with the whole handlebar tweak and going down. And if he can get a good finish this weekend, it's going to be pretty epic. Also, shout out to Austin Forkner. Big fan of his. I really hope the guy heals up and gets back. Like, I really love watching the guy ride. Love watching what he does on the motorcycle. He's just super talented. I really hope he continues to come back. I mean, he's really inspiring the way he keeps getting knocked down and continues to come back better and better and better. And we're wishing him all the luck from the TCE fam. But look at McAdoo out front, man. Got around Jimmy Martin, and he's just making that Cowie look good. And I know you guys have heard, if you've watched the collective broadcast, I know you guys have seen us talk about the PC boys, left and right, PC boys from back in the day. And really, they're starting to come back. That this is like the first year I think we've actually seen them do so well and be up front a lot between McAdoo and Kitchen. And Forkner before anything got beat up or whatever. But this is like them kind of like asserting themselves back into prominence, man. Usually it's just a Yamaha powerhouse week in and week out, but the dude's looking pretty steezy, and I'm pretty pumped on it, man. The PC boys is kind of like a nostalgic thing, not calling us old or anything, but it's pretty rad. I really love and they're showing the crash right now from Deegan if you haven't seen it. Oh man, that was just gnarly. Gnarly crash. Oh man, I don't know how he does it. But shout out to Yamaha team for getting that sick bike back on. Oh, and who is that? Is that Brown or is that Martin that tossed it away? Oh, what a bummer in the rollers. Luckily, it's a safe place, so he's not too put out. Oh man, what a bummer. And shout